Hey girls. Pretty recently, I had a doctor's appointment, and I feel like the majority of people who have to go make a visit to their doctor just don't look forward to that because it's not very fun or exciting. But I myself was very excited, but also pretty nervous to go and visit my doctor recently because it wasn't just your typical, plain old, boring physician visit. I got to go and see the gender doctor. Yeah, a few days ago I had an appointment with my doctor to see if they would allow me to continue with taking HRT. Because if you're not trans yourself, or if you're not on HRT, you probably don't know this, but it's not something that you just get on and then, okay, my life's all good, I'm fine now. No, when you're on hormone replacement therapy, you actually have to consistently check in with your physician every few months. And it does kind of stink, to be honest, because my boyfriend and I live in the mountains, and the closest gender clinic is pretty far away from us. So every time I have an appointment, we have to go out of our way to go to the doctor place, and that's kind of annoying. Personally speaking, I don't really mind it too much because the doctors at this place are very awesome people. They're allies, they're nice folks in general. Not only the doctors, but like the desk people, everybody who works there is just literally so kind. But yeah, it is a really long drive, so my boyfriend and I were actually discussing if I should just do like virtual appointments in the future, like with telehealth. I think that would be really cool, but that's a topic for future me. I'm not concerned with that right in this second. But anyway, on to the actual topic of the video. My recent doctor visit went extremely well. It actually went perfectly. It went so well. I did have to get blood work done again, and that really stung because it involves needles, and you girls are well aware that I despise needles. Okay, despise is an incorrect term. I'm terrified of them. Like,
2 hours later.
But seriously though, I had blood work done, and all of my labs, like my health, I'm in good health, which people get surprised. I'm sure some people will get surprised when they hear that because it's like, look at you, you're really skinny. I'm in perfect health. Like, legitimately, my blood sugar's fine, my cholesterol's fine, all of my vitamin levels are good, I'm not deficient in anything. So if you're a stupid hater and you hope that I die soon, well, it ain't happening. But yeah, since everything is going extremely well for me health-wise, I was able to get a refill on my HRT with no questions asked, and I was really happy about that because I am telling you girls, I'm finally getting to the actual message of this video. Like, I'm 8 minutes in with this recording and excuse me, I take forever to get to the fucking point. But I am literally so happy and so grateful that I'm allowed to exist as a trans feminine person who is on HRT, because it has legitimately, completely seriously saved my life. And if you follow or watch other trans people on the internet, you have very likely heard them say the exact same thing about HRT, and they are telling the truth. At some point last year, I made a video talking about the top 5 changes that I experienced on hormone replacement therapy, and 4 of the 5 changes were all physical stuff. Like, I've experienced a lot of changes on HRT, Like my butt is bigger, I have breast development, my hips have gotten a little bit bigger, and that's all really cool. My skin is also softer. The veins in my arms and hands have become less visible, although they are still pretty visible. I have pretty masculine hands, but HRT has improved it somewhat, and all of that is fucking amazing. But what is even better than all of that is what's going on in here with my mental state. Ever since I started HRT, my mental health has exponentially improved. Like, I am being dead ass. It's just, I'm so much happier now. And I don't know how to put it any other way. Like, I literally, in my head, I have 2 different periods in my life. The first period is pre-HRT, and the second period is after HRT. It's kind of like, before Christ, BC, all that stuff with, Christianity and all that crazy shit. But like, literally, I love being on my... But I really love being on HRT. Realistically, I don't think it's something that I ever want to get off of. Something that I found out about after getting my blood work done is my testosterone level in my body has plummeted. It has absolutely crashed. So some of you, or more like most of you, will be shocked to learn that before I started transitioning, I was a low T beta male. But yeah, seriously though, before I started HRT, my testosterone was in the 300s, which isn't terrible. It's actually in the lower end of like the normal range for biological males. So it wasn't like, holy shit, you're a walking disaster, you need to get on TRT or whatever. It wasn't terrible, but it was relatively low. But nowadays, as of my most recent doctor's visit, my testosterone level is 40 nanograms per deciliter, or whatever the hell the words are. Basically what that means is I have the same amount of testosterone as a cisgender woman, a biological female, and just, I feel like that's obvious. But yeah, that really makes me happy, and it makes me feel good about myself, knowing that my testosterone has essentially been shut out. I still have a little bit of it, because everybody needs testosterone and estrogen, regardless of your gender or sex. You need a little bit of both of those hormones, and I'm fine with the tiny amount that I do have. But anyway, that's gonna be the whole video. I don't really have too much else to say other than thank you so much for watching. And also I want to reiterate, HRT is a miracle treatment. It seriously is, and probably the biggest regret I have in my life is not starting it sooner, despite the fact that I had multiple setbacks that stopped me from starting it sooner. That's all in the past now, because your girl is properly being feminized. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thank you so much again for watching, girls. I will see you all in my next video. Bye, girls.